Dear friends in Christ Jesus, fasting is very common word which we hear during this Lenten season. Today's gospel repeats the same words, fasting. Why do we fast? Some say fasting has lot of medical benefits. I can lose my weight. We can keep sickness away from us. Fasting makes all organs to function properly. Therefore, I do fast. This happened in the life of St Francis of Assisi. He had many disciples who were praying, fasting, and following all that he did. His disciples were very strict in following the norms of fasting, and they followed it very rigorously. One night, St. Francis heard somebody desperately crying out of pain and anguish. He went out to see who was it. He found one of his disciples trembling and crying out in pain, crying out loudly, saying, "I am dying, I am going to die." When he was asked the reason for suffering, the disciple answered, "I abstained from food for 3 days and I am starving to death." As soon as St. Francis of Assisi heard it, he prepared some food and sat at the table, started having his meal. And all other disciples who saw it also followed him. First, they fed the disciple who was starving to death, and all the other disciples to had meals with St. Francis of Assisi. At the table, St. Francis said to the disciples, "You all know that overeating unwanted food is so injurious to health. The same happens when you starve to death. Fasting is not saying, 'I am going to starve today without any food nor drink,' and next day overeat or overdo things. Let us introspect and ask ourselves, what do others benefit out of my fasting? Do I grow spiritually out of my fasting? Do I feel the pinch of pain, of suffering, of poor when I fast? Do I share the money which I save through fasting with the poor and needy? Is my fast leading me to Jesus more and more? When I fast, do I become more human, or do I behave more like animal in nature and behavior? Book of Daniel says, "I prayed to God, pleading Him, fasting, wearing sackcloth, and sitting in ashes." Book of Daniel chapter 9 verse 3. Fasting is stepping stone to reach God. Today is a fasting Friday. Let us fast from all the unwanted things of the world. Let us fast from all the things which are stopping us to love Jesus more and more. Let us share the love to all. God bless. Wishing you all a fantastic fasting Friday. Have a godly day.